So Grant, we've got some lamb here, and you were talking about reverse searing.
Yes.
What?
So the opposite of what you do normally is basically we've taken a French cut lamb rack and we've put it in a smoker and we've smoked it on some cherry wood for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Once we've smoked it to an internal temperature, we probe it to make sure it's about medium rare, about 135 degrees Fahrenheit. We always talk in Fahrenheit because we do American style cooking, even though it's Aussie lamb. And then we put it on a hot grill, in this case a Weber. We roll it and we basically put this extra heat to sear the outside.
That's the searing, right.
The idea of being reversed is we cook it in the opposite way. So you'd normally sear it and then cook it.
And I noticed the redness, that's the result of the smoking?
Yeah, we're going to actually have a really good look at that now when I put it up on this board.
Beautiful, let's do that.
Actually look what it looks like. So now we've got a bit of that fat rendered. It looks nice. So we're basically experimenting now. Good to have a camera on you when you first cut something, so that's a good idea. So we're basically going to cut, and you're going to see there's going to be this red ring.
That's what you're looking for, the red ring, that's the smoking.
It is, and you can see there the juiciness and the tenderness of that. And I can tell you, and I'm going to probably get you to do it anyway, that's cool enough for you to kind of pick up and have a bit of a nibble on. It probably might be worthwhile having a bit of a taste. I think it's a good idea, just to taste that.
Alright.
Well, I've got iron hands, so...
it's got a bit of kick in it, the warmth. So just have a bite.
So just where that nice smoke ring is, have a bit of a crack at that.
Right about there.
So that's the smoke ring there, you can see it sort of right in it. Now the flavour is going to be a bit different to your normal lamb because you can have that smoke flavour all the way through. Extremely tender. We normally let it rest for a bit longer, but you can see the effect. You can see the juice started coming out of that already.
The tenderness is phenomenal.
Very unusual for the lamb. Normally when you bite into lamb you get a bit of bite, a bit of toughness, nothing. This thing is as soft as butter.
There is juice. Look at that juice dripping down here.
That's why there's a Jack Russell in it and everything.
And the other thing, the smokiness is really coming through, but it comes through almost on the back palate.
Yeah.
It's like you're first hit by the juice, the warmth.
Yeah, that normal lamb.
Then that flavour comes out. It's like we're near the smokehouse in the Barossa.
Exactly. The one thing too that is a bit of a trick, and it's good for anyone trying to try this themselves, is instead of trying to over season it, we season a lot of our meats that we smoke, but with lamb we don't, because lamb's so flavoursome. We put salt, pepper, garlic predominantly, and then we use a mop. And a mop is a wet sort of rub that we put on it every hour or every half hour depending on the length of cook, which is kind of like all the herbs infused into oil and apple cider vinegar. And that's kind of what makes it even more tender. So we basically just mop this over time and it absorbs that all up. When meat sweats, it sucks it back in. So this is a whole combination of flavours.
I'm glad you clarified what you meant by mop, because I started worrying.
Straight to the laundry.
We're continuing with our Australia Day Odyssey. We've had some reverse seared lamb to date, and to just cleanse the palate between courses, we actually have Paul Starkey, who's about to introduce us to some ritual here.
Yes, that's right. Alright, so now what we're going to do to cleanse the palate, so the lamb tends to be a little bit fatty, as we mentioned before. So to cleanse the palate, we're going to have what we call a pickleback.
A pickleback, okay.
Which is more or less a shot of bourbon.
Yep.
Followed by pickle juice. And now this particular pickle juice has been made by one of the guys from the team, and it's absolutely excellent. So you dip your finger in there,
have a little
give
try.
that a whirl.
Okay. Oh my god. Do you know what? That is right up there. This is only the second time in my life I've dipped my finger into a vat of something.
Well, there you
the
go.
last time was Grange, on the Grange tour at Penfolds. This is up there.
That's up there with the Grange.
Yeah.
Hot dog. All
this
right.
is the palate's happy. That's beautiful.
It is amazing.
Where are the pickles?
No pickles, just pickled onion and whatever else local resident wizard has put in here.
I hope they start selling this one. That's fantastic. All right, so what have we got here?
So
that was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, we got some Buffalo Bourbon.
Yep.
Buffalo Bourbon recently came on with us as a sponsor.
Oh, you got sponsored.
We have a little mini sponsor, yeah, with them.
Right.
So we got sent that this week, actually. All right, so first we're going to grab the shot of bourbon.
Thank you.
All right.
We're going to do that.
Okay. Is there a gap between this and that?
Straight after. Chaser. Pickle chaser.
So we
reaching distance.
Shoot this.
Shoot.
And then we shoot that.
Shoot that.
And we keep this in our mouth and mix them together, or we swallow?
No, swallow.
Swallow? All right. I just like knowing if it's right to swallow or not. But you're saying swallowing is a good thing?
I always say swallow.
Okay, beautiful. Shall we do this? Let's cheers this together. This is for the Smoking Joint Australia Day ritual. 1, 2, 3. Mine's bigger than yours. All right, here we go. Oh, hang on.
There you go.
That is so unexpected. First of all, that's the first bourbon I've ever had. I have been a man trapped in the Isles of Scotland and Ireland when it comes to my whiskies.
Not that that's necessarily a bad thing
No,
to our
true.
Scottish listeners.
But that was beautiful. That I could actually drink neat, which I just did.
You did.
And the pickle juice, was it pickleback juice? Or no,
No,
the
just the pickle
pickleback is that. Because
It's
the
on the
pickle
actual
is on the
dessert.
back of the... I'm
There you
picking
go.
this stuff up. It's beautiful. It's got sweet, savoury, and there's a lovely coating now. It's replaced a little bit of lamb that was left there. It's like it's refreshed, born again, almost. It's at that level.
That is that level. That's good.
It's like the dawning of a new age here on Australia Day 2016. We can get Australia right from now on, thanks to the smoking joint and a little drop of pickleback. Should be in the rations for all of us. What do you think?
Yep.
Okay.